anniversary here with Team Us
2K.
Team Us 2K. Yay! Go Team Us 2K! Let's go! You know? So it's one of those things where, who would have thought that we'd be here 3 years and still full of joy with all that's happened in the past 3 years. I mean, at this point, it's been like, wow, almost like a roller coaster. We started on such a high note, we definitely had this great plan. 2019 was here. We were ready to go. Things were going well. We were out doing some of the things we do for our Team Us 2K, we say outings, but, dining out, reviewing, and traveling, and all those good things. Yes. But guess what? What happened? COVID.
COVID happened and turned everything all around.
It did. It had other plans for us. So, but instead of being like upset and like just really like a hot mess and like, oh my God, down, I'm trying to be upbeat. We're trying to be upbeat, right?
Yeah.
So we've kind of just worked around some of the challenges with COVID. And, what we did at this point, like we kind of talked a little bit about it in the last year video, but I'm just going to kind of recap. So in 2020, things were pretty much really restricted. Like once it hit, it was like, you couldn't dine out, takeouts, all those things were happening. Once 2021 came, there's still some restrictions, like maybe a few people at a table, 6 people at a table. They definitely had a lot of other places closed. All those things were happening, so we didn't get to dine out as much. Travel, and definitely didn't do events like going to concerts and festivals. A lot of that stuff was just on hold in 20 and 21. Or like more so like the early part of 21, I should say. But some places just kind of canceled things, like whether it was a marathon, either held it later or not at all. So things like that, came about, now they're going to come about this year, but they came about, some of them rescheduled and such. Like I can speak for New England, Boston, the marathon's usually Patriots Day, which is in April every year. Last year they had it during, in October more so, during the Indigenous Peoples Day type for time frames. Like, oh, okay, April, oh, okay.
Okay.
But at least they try to have it because they had it virtual the year before. But that's an example of what I mean by things that are getting canceled. They had to do the Olympics, right? The Olympics, the Winter Olympics, that was kind of iffy with all the COVID cases and things that were happening, but they still kind of managed to have that happen. But anyways, I would say that, like I said, we've had our little setbacks and such, but guess what? We're back. We're trying to, recoup 2022. We're hoping that, we'll return to some normalcy safely. I'm still on that safe because trust me, the pandemic didn't go nowhere. A lot of people think it's over. It's not.
Yeah.
We may not be in a surge right now, but who's to say a surge won't happen, later on? Because it could easily happen, especially if people are not wearing masks. But that's none of my business, so I'm about to sip my tea.
Mm-hmm.
No, but so anyways, let's just say that, if we get back on point, we'll continue with some of the things we love. Like I said, a little bit of travel. Hopefully there'll be a few events, or some events I should say. Dining out. We've been doing some dining out this year, so that's good. And doing some reviews and stuff. But I'm going to pass it on to you. What's going on?
Yeah, so nice good segue into our next topic here in terms of what we've been doing in spite of these challenges for 2021.
Actually, I'm going to cut you. Did you forgot about the accomplishment? That's what I said. I'm going to pass it on to you.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning to. That's a nice segue.
I know, I'm excited. I just want to hear.
So right now, thanks to us going out, even during the pandemic, we've got over 2 million views for our pictures.
Let's hear for 2 million views.
Yeah.
Google Maps. Thanks, Google. We love you. Google. Keep it up, people. Checking those maps. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited.
2 million views. In addition to 3,000, we just hit the 3,000 views for people who actually read our reviews.
They love it. They love us.
Well, so we're achieving some milestones in this pandemic, so that's like great accomplishments there. And thank you for everyone who viewed our pictures, read our reviews.
Fans, friends, family, and followers. Got you this time. But all y'all, those F's.
Yes,
we love y'all.
We'll keep putting stuff out there.
Yes,
for y'all
we'll
to
give
see.
you that content to make you, say, I want to go to, I don't know, do I want to go to TGIF? Or would I rather go get some Mexican food? Places like that, or things, decisions, whatever it is. Maybe you want some cocktails tonight, I don't know, whatever you want. We have such a variety of places we've gone to. Maybe you want something in New England, maybe you want to step out of New England. Who knows where you want to go?
Yeah,
Might want to have dinner in Las Vegas somewhere. Who knows? We may be in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, we all over the place. So, you know, just saying, I had to come up with that because it sounded cute. Yes.
So that's our big achievement through this pandemic. We're still going out, even our
Best we
takeouts.
could. Yeah, and we even had the takeouts. Yeah, we reviewed our takeouts, styrofoam plates and all.
Yeah. And thanks to the restaurants who even made those, made it look very nice and fancy and
I know.
presented it well.
Shout out to the restaurant workers during the pandemic. Y'all did your thing. Thank you. And all those businesses that, you know, did survive, and those that didn't, we're sorry, and hopefully you'll come back, you know,
Yeah.
or at least kind of reinvent yourselves or something like that. We wish you all the best. But outside of, like I said, since we had to cut down on some of the content, we did other things, like other videos, right, during this time. We started this big thing of like the hot topics. And we know the hot topic, like COVID. Everybody knows coronavirus, COVID-19.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Not our friend, but we know about it, right? So, you know, we would start out, like, especially in 2020 more so, but, you know, a little bit last year still talked about, like, COVID safety and, you know, the protocols and practices around staying safe, you know, trying to, you know, keep yourself, your family, and everyone safe by not, you know, contributing to the problem and, you know, the whole spread with these surges. Like, I mean, if people didn't understand, like, you know, of course, socially distance, right? When we had that.
Social distance, yes.
Thank God we've been
video.
vaccinated and boosted, so we hopeful that, you know, we all right. But I mean, again, that's not guaranteed, but you know, we always together, so this is our bubble. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, yeah, so, like, again, speaking of boosted, like, we just want to say that, you know, ways to stop the whole spread and the surge or cut down, or at least to keep yourself safer when these things are happening, is get your vaccines. I know it's controversial. We talked so many times about them, but honestly, I wasn't thrilled at first, but I said, you know what? I'd take my chance with getting that vaccine, because if I don't get it, I saw so many people passing away, I'm like, I don't want to be one of those people.
Yeah.
If I don't have to be, I'm willing to give this a chance, because, you know, even though I don't know in the future, I may have 4 arms or whatever, maybe an octopus in the next 10 years, but you know what? I'm hoping not, but I'm alive. At least I'm enjoying another 10 years versus I passed away last year or the year before. I don't want that, right?
Right.
You know, so get those boosters, people. If you haven't, get your little pass card and have your little stuff. I know they're talking about a 4th vaccine in whatever in the fall for people 65 and up and immunocompromised. Get those. Do what y'all got to do to stay safe.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a little shot.
Get us back in the right track here.
Yeah, we want to travel and do all these fun things. And the masks, I mean, in the video, we don't have the mask on, but trust me, when we out and about, no matter what, we have those masks.
Yeah, we
like,
masked
up, you know. So, but I do hope that's not a forever thing, because, you know, it is sometimes difficult to breathe and all that, but I'd rather have that difficult to breathe than get the COVID, the particles, the droplets in my face. I'm good with that. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm super
Go
good.
to the grocery store, people all talk like, oh.
Yeah, especially coughing and sneezing.
Yeah, no, I couldn't be bothered with all that.
Boy.
So we're gonna move past that, but you know, the main thing is that hopefully, like I said, in unvaccinated people, like I said, consider, and you don't want to keep the COVID going on and these variants. That's the other thing, real quick. The variants, like, you know, we had the Delta, Omicron, and all that, and it really sent people into another level of a surge. So you don't want any more to come about. Like, I think there's one right now that's, you know, definitely not thriving, but you want to keep it that way. You want it to fizzle and phase it out. Like, you know, we want to try to not have no variants or no COVID, hopefully, or, you know, keep this, have this eradicated and keep this, if anything, if it doesn't leave right away, like, you know, get it easy on out. Like, little by little, be out. Don't try to keep it, like, adding fuel to the fire, as they say. You don't want that. So let's, you know, move on past that. We don't want to keep that alive. Oh, no, I've had it.
Yeah, I'm definitely over it.
Yes, but, you know, some of the other things we've done with videos is that we've done videos about, like, some of the current, I guess I'll say, like, crises and such. When I say current, basically some of the ones that were talked about during the political, you know, contest, you know, when it was Biden was running for election and such, and, you know, they talked about, like, things like climate change. Clearly there were issues that happened with, you know, systemic racism. We talked about, let me see what else it was. So many things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to get into each of those in a little bit. I'm just trying to get them all together. Clearly trying to figure out how to repair our reputation in the United States, because we're so politically divided and wrapped up in drama, almost like gang wars we're missing the whole point of working together and showing other countries, hey, this is how you lead and work together and you thrive and you succeed, not fighting. So it's like, okay, so knowing all that, those are some of the crises that we dealt with. And I mean, it's like one thing after another. These are like ongoing things.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, at this point, what else, to say. But I guess what I'll say at this point, like in regards to these crises, like the climate change, for example, we have all these tornadoes. I mean, Kentucky, they tore that, of course, town, or those towns, if you will, up. Florida, different places, all over the like plain states, constant tornadoes. And I mean, I'm not talking about a little EF1. I mean, that's still bad. We talking about EF3, 4. I think there was one in Iowa the other day. I mean, you name it, this is terrible. And it's climate change, people, it's real. So you need to try to go green, lessen those emissions, you know what I'm saying? Think about those electric vehicles, you know what I'm saying? Tesla on to something. They're not just fronting. Think about these things, right?
Tesla,
we Tesla fans. Hey, shout out Elon Musk. We see you.
Yep.
We see you. So that's one thing. Let's talk about the systemic racism. So that, right, at this point, was something that, before George Floyd kind of was not really to the forefront like it has been now. Like they have the whole Black Lives Matter movements and stuff like that, which we talked about some of that in videos and how it's just, awful that, between police brutality and just, again, when we say systemic racism, where it's inherent even in organizations and such, like people may get looked over for a raise or not get hired because of the color of their skin, race, religion, sexual orientation, gender, all those things, which are unfortunate. A lot of hate crimes, Asian hate, all this stuff started surfacing. But it's like now the goal is to try to have like diversity, equity, inclusion, and make sure everyone feels welcome and included. And let's try to break that down. I mean, it's been part of this society forever, worldwide, really, worldwide, not just the U.S. See it all the time. So it's like that's been the case. So we talked a lot about that, and we're just trying to, hopefully the people will, start to improve there. And like we said about the whole restoring America's image, boy, like I said, there was just so much drama, like gang wars, that now at least our president is able to meet with world leaders and not make himself look like an idiot, which he would never do that. He's too polished. But prior, person that was in the office, I won't even get into it, but was a clown. So the truth is that, people took America for a joke, and we didn't have a good image and weren't really working together, and more creating this whole divide. We should be coming together, especially during the COVID. Not trying to come up with fake news and drama, like let's get well and get vaccinated and move on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. And just one other thing, actually, I was thinking more about this climate change. I did leave out, it's been a lot of wildfires. I mean, I know they had that Amazon fire at one point, the Colorado and California fires. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's been a lot this year.
And, well, this wasn't even this year only, but I'm saying over the last couple of years. Yeah, like, this is just brings me back. Like, we got to make sure that these things are hopefully going in a good direction. So much going on. And, we're going to save Ukraine for a little later, because that's a whole nother vibe. I mean, in a bad way. That's so sad.
Yeah.
But, we definitely want to say that it's been a couple of years, but like I said, for the most part, we've been optimistic. We stay positive, and we've been busy, and like I said, outside of even some of the other things that we typically didn't do as much because of the COVID, like the dining out, especially going to events. Like we didn't go to no concerts, right?
No.
I can't even tell you when I've been to a concert.
Yeah.
No sports thing, nothing, right? Nothing.
2019 was our last.
Yeah, last concert. Yes. We were at the Foxwoods Casino and Mohegan Sun. Shout out, Connecticut. We see y'all. We love you, Foxwoods. Mwah. Hugs, kisses, and everything. Mohegan, we see you. All right. But we've managed to keep ourselves very busy behind the scenes. Speaking of behind the scenes, I don't know if you guys have seen our shirts.
Yep.
What do the shirts say? 2K Global
Enterprises.
2K Global Enterprises. Yes. So if you didn't know who 2K Global Enterprises are, you're going to turn around? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll let you point it out. And
I'm going to turn around too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to tell you about 2K Global Enterprises. And I had mentioned this before, but those are like this massive company. No, let me stop. But that's the parent company.
Parent company.
For Team Minus 2K, so basically our big boss. Yeah. And when we say that, they developed, Team Minus 2K, and it had more of a behind-the-scenes role, but they've kind of come out a little more in the sense to make themselves known that, listen, Team Minus 2K is doing really well, and we want to keep that going. But in addition to that, they brought on a little friend for us, a partner, right?
Yep.
This new venture is called Fax 2K. Fax 2K, right? Fax 2K, kind of like T-Mus 2K. Get it? 2K Global. I love it. Wow, this 2K thing is just... But anyways, they brought Fax 2K out. And Fax 2K is more of a, when I say store, and it's like a goods and services based venture. So unlike, the T-Mus 2K, where we do a lot of social media and out and about in the community and such, and visiting and travel, seems more fun, where T-Mus 2K just, has that role. But Fax 2K is fun, but we just have to, in that case, it's more like business, straight business. Like, listen, trying to, sell, get customers, things like that. It's a lot of grunt work that people don't even know.
So, mention what Fax actually stand for.
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? That's all right. I'd love to run my mouth. Go ahead. You tell them what Fax 2K is about.
Fashion, accessories, computers, technology, and stuff.
Stuff?
Yep.
Like what stuff? What type of stuff?
Stuff, video games, wigs.
You said wigs, okay. Yes, everything. Electronics, stuff is anything what you just said, random stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Random stuff.
So let's get back to the fashion part and accessories. I'm a diva, so I like to, dress nice and be cute and all that. So, that's dear to my heart. I like the fashion piece.
Mm-hmm.
So the fashion, I guess, entails, right, different clothing and, women's clothing, really anyone's clothing. But, like, I know women's clothing because I've gone to their website. I'm going to get to that in a second. They seem to have a lot of women's clothing, boys' clothing right now. Unisex clothing, like they have some nice shirts. They have their own brand, I guess, the Fax 2K apparel. It's nice. It's lit. They have custom shirts like that show, your pride. Like, just say if you come from, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Jamaica. I'm like thinking of somewhere warm. There's so many places, but you might come from Jamaica, right? And it might have your country's flag and something known in that you associate with Jamaica. And these, I guess, their shirts are like "Good Vibes Only" is the name, right?
Yeah.
So good vibes only. That's what I'm about. That's what this video's about. We got these good vibes.
Good vibes.
We're giving off good vibes. We feel vibes coming back. That's what I'm talking about. But these nice shirts, the design, like I think some of you can even put your name if you want, like insert your name if you want that as part of your design, or you don't have to have that, whatever. It's almost like little souvenirs, like when you go to these different places, like if you take a cruise and go to the islands, or even traveling statewide, wherever it is, you just get shirts from different states. So it's kind of cool. Like the state ones have the flag of the state, which I don't really see those, but those shirts are really nice. Like I've seen some of the inventory. It's very nice. But I guess, did you have something else to ask? I was gonna move on to something else.
Well, the computer and technology, that's where my realm there.
Okay, you want to talk about that then?
Website designs, need business cards, flyers, you name it. That's where I'm at. You need some project, need to set up some security cameras, something. I'm there. No, I'm that guy. So.
But it's remote, right? You're not gonna just float around.
Oh, yeah, it's all remote.
Yeah. So what if I'm on my computer and I wait a minute. I'm typing and.
Yeah, if you need
something went wrong. I don't even know what happened. It froze.
Yeah, as long as you have internet access, I'm there. I can just tune right in and walk you through the process. So, yeah.
Oh.
That's that side of it.
Nice. And like you said, stuff is any random stuff. So the acronym FACTS, fashion, accessories, computers, technology, and stuff. That's so unique. That's hard. I'm telling you. This 2K Global Enterprises is amazing. They know what it is. But that's what we have with the FACTS. So with further ado, though, we want to say that, of course, we're hoping you all support FACTS. We're all working in this together. But if you don't mind, we have something that is cute. It's real cute. Created, actually, by FACTS 2K. But it's their way of kind of marketing, if you will, their products. So if you want to just take a look, this is really nice. I mean,
here's the video.
You ready? Take a look.
Take a look.
Really nice. Yes.
Short little commercial there.
Yes,
And,
it's basically definitely showing some of the inventory they have on hand. And I know for me, I saw so many things I liked. I was like, do I have to make a choice?
Yeah.
I want them all.
Yeah.
Even if I have to give them as gifts, like it's so many things I can think of. I mean, I love to give and all of that. So Fax 2K is where it's at.
Yeah.
And for the computer services, like you said, if you want you a website, you want one of those packages, you'll get hooked up. Trust me. You know, you want to look good if you're trying to, you know, advertise a business too or any of that stuff. All those type things. You want to get the hookup.
Yeah.
You know, you want to look good, feel good, be good. Hey, Fax 2K is your place. That's your destination. That's your one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Yes. So, yeah, it's been a lot. So, like I said, Team Us 2K hasn't been sleeping. We've been busy with that, and 2K Global, all of us have just been like really, really, really busy.
And all the stuff for you guys.
Yes, our fans, family, followers, and friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's what, you know, what's been going on for the past year since, you know, from our 2 year to 3 years, some stuff overlapped, but the whole fax thing, that was all developed in 2021, late 2021, through present. Like it's still in process, and, you know, officially, yes, the store is open. But it, like the official launch, really, we got it, you know, pre-ready from what I'm hearing, but like March was the goal for the launch of the store. So here we are in March. March is just that month. March launched Team Us 2K, now Fax 2K. My God, March is it. A lot of good things happening in March, huh?
Yeah.
Spring is sprung when we start, not yet. Soon. We're coming up on spring. I mean, it's been some nice weather lately, so I mean, I'm in that vibe of good vibes only, spring vibes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Over that winter thing already.
Oh, yeah, we don't want no snow, no cold, no ice. No! I'm ready for the warm weather. Yes. Reminds me of the Caribbean and such. But that's what we've been up to. But, of course, you know, like I said, it's been a roller coaster, and it takes me back to, you know, it's been COVID, good, COVID, kind of, you know, some more good, and now kind of like, with this whole Ukraine crisis. Yeah. So, you know, all of us, 2K Global Enterprises, Team Us 2K, Fax 2K, we all staying united, right, with Ukraine and the innocent people that are having basically their world pulled from underneath them. Like, you know, it's almost like unreal. It's worse than an earthquake at this point or some type of natural disaster, because number one, it's happening all over the country. People, for no reason, getting bombed, buildings bombed, people, you know, millions of refugees don't know where to go. Women and kids have to, you know, as they say, fight or flight. They have to take that flight approach. I can't even talk to them, so sad, but, you know, have to leave the country, see the babies with the little animals and stuff. It's just so sad. I sit there and cry watching the news, right? I just can't. I couldn't imagine being in that predicament. Or, you know, you're trying to rest or something and there's bombs going off. You see a missile coming your way, or I mean, come on. What the hell is that? I mean, real talk. Like, I cannot even believe that, you know. And then, you know, the sad part too is that, you know, the men in the country between, I want to say, like 18 and 60, they can't even leave the country. So it's not like I say, okay, my wife, my family, you know, or people with their siblings, whatever, gonna make a better life in Poland or somewhere else. No, they have to stay and fight the damn war that shouldn't be happening. Like Biden said, Putin's war is straight garbage. It's straight BS. I'm so sorry. I'm very passionate, because there's no way that here we are, you know, trying to fight the pandemic. That's the only enemy right now.
Yeah.
COVID, that's the enemy. We need to be fighting that aggressively. I mean, if that take tanks or whatever to get rid of it, hey, I'm down. Sign me up. I'll actually be part of that fight, as I am. I'm, you know, usually, like I said, trying to do all the safe measures, vaccines, masks, whatever. Sign me up. But to fight a nonsense war because you want this power in this land, just because look at me, I want to be this dictator and rule the world, yo, that's something else.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't even know what to say else. I mean, I'm so sorry, Ukraine, that, you know, there's a bully trying to, you know, flex a muscle and at your expense.
Yes.
You know, I feel really bad. I mean, I just couldn't imagine something like that happening, you know, and I know, like I said, you know, 2K Global Enterprise, all of us staying united with Ukraine, and we've definitely, you know, made sure that we encourage people to, you know, make donations, contributions. You know, we support relief, of course, going to Ukraine and such. We're definitely heavy into all of that. And, you know, anytime there's any major issues, we always, you know, raise up our sleeves and donate. We may not be there in person, but we definitely make sure we, participate in the relief, whatever the funds may be. So guys, please, it's so sad, and definitely our prayers and thoughts are with all of those Ukrainians that are in disarray right now. We're so sorry, and anyone who's lost their lives, I'm sorry. I just can't believe something like this would be happening. I mean, it's like I said, the COVID was already something like not in my lifetime. Now, it's like this dude's trying to start a World War III. I hope to hell not. I mean, it's ridiculous. We need to be working other issues, and then you got a bully. Let me attack Ukraine. Excuse me? The hell, I say it again. Like, who could do that? Who would even think like that? No one in their right mind.
Yeah.
So, anyone, like I said, if you've lost someone, I'm very sorry, and just keep, stay strong. Ukraine strong. I mean, I'm just... this isn't really how I wanted to end my video, but it's like on my mind. Like that's really high on my mind compared to, even all the successes that we've had. I'm very proud of, and, I'm looking forward to more things good. But my heart and my mind is on Ukraine. Sorry, go ahead.
So, I'll say on that note, I'll say definitely check out our, we're on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You name it, we're there.
Oh, yeah.
Hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget our website, www.tmus2k.com.
And then if they want to check out the facts, though, you said?
And, www.facts2k.com.
Wow.
And then, of course, as you've seen the whole video,
What's this one? It's
www.2kglobalenterprises.com.
Yes, so that's true. I mean, I was about to start crying. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I was, I need a breath. I had a moment.
Yeah.
But yes, please, we thank you for your continued support. 3 years. We're happy about that piece. We're grateful. Like I said, we're blessed. Hugs, kisses, and love. I mean, we definitely, very blessed. I mean, that's all I can say. It's the word of the day right now because, like I said, so many people either aren't here for one reason or another and haven't been able to carry forward, again, for one reason or another, but we're persevering, guys. We're trying.
Yeah,
working hard.
We are, and we also hit the subscribe so you can get more content from us and be alerted when there's content from us.
It sounds good to me.
So, on that note.
Anything else?
That's it.
Guess what? And we're
out.